okay, people with minor discrepancies but can be honest about it is okay with me. Major discrepancies, if you're honest about your major discrepancies, that's cool too, but you need to clean up. You need to get it taken care of. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we all got issues. We all got habits. We have habitual habits, and people. It's all about how you are willing to overcome these habits, man. It's all about self-control, discipline, and being determined, and how you're willing to continue moving forward without allowing these discrepancies to dictate your lifestyle. Here's the thing. I make on and off videos constantly about people's behavior on camera. On camera, bro. And the same people who record themselves and throw in shenanigan behavior, they can't take the heat when people expose their shenanigan. They can't take the heat. I'm here to tell you, man, like for real. Stop exposing your own shenanigan on camera. People turn the camera on and always videoing themselves because they can't live without their phones. Everything they do in life right now, they have to expose. They got to show everybody what they're doing every damn moment of their life. Why? Because social media, the creators behind the movement, pays people. So if Bobby is getting paid, getting hit in thousands of views for each video he is making that he throw out there, it's a check being made for that video. He's going to get a cut for that video. It don't matter how much. It may be $100 to $1,000. He know he's going to get paid for each upload. So people at that point of making money off of social media, they don't even care what and how they are recording themselves. Here's the thing. They don't care at the moment until after they've uploaded and received the feedback in their comments. When they get they may get the subscribers, thumbs ups, the likes and all that. Cool, that's money. But what hurts people? What hurts these creators is what's being said about their shenanigan behavior. See, for the most, people are looking for the dumbfounders who's willing to overlook the shenanigan behavior. Trust and believe me, the dumb see the behavior, but they don't have the courage to expose it. They don't have the courage to say, come on now, look, I just saw that. Or I just heard you say that. Look, hey, I'm subscribed to you. I've been a loyal fan or a loyal subscriber to your channel, and you're shenanigan right about now. They are afraid to say that because they don't want to hurt they don't want to hurt the creators' feelings. They don't want to hurt their feelings. They want people to just go on and, and do their thing. But when people are lying, when people are being hypocritical on their videos, that's damaging themselves, because you can't be telling people one thing and you're doing another. One creator is on here. He be doing his little push-ups. I guess he's doing workout from being in the penitentiary or something. I don't know. But he's always walking around with a 2x4 that he claimed he got offline or whatever from Amazon. Now he's walking around and kind of like bullying, harassing people to do 20 funky push-ups. So he's going around, man, gotta do push-ups. He got, a tooth missing, and he always be like, stay in the pocket, stay in the pocket. Now, at the beginning, before I subscribed to him, he seemed like, I don't know if it's just the luring of people to subscribe to these videos, but before you get in the depth of these people's channels, you get lured with the sweet part of the videos. So a few videos, he was just basically teaching and training. And I was like, I like that about dude. See, this is the reason why God said don't idolize man. Don't use man. Don't look up to man. I'm talking about men and women, but I'm saying mankind. You're not supposed to idolize these people. It's okay to take some advice from these people, but you got people who idolize one another. So he's out here doing push-ups. He's going into corner stores, convenience stores, gas stations, and talking about some do 20, man. Do 20 push-ups. Come on, stay in the pocket. Do 20. Okay, whatever. He's doing this thing like 20 push-ups is just so hard to do. Whatever. But my problem with this guy all of a sudden is with his hypocrisy. His habitual hypocrisy on how he is telling people what to eat. He tells people, eating potato chips, eating fried chicken, eating French fries, and he'll slam it on the ground. He'll throw pops on the ground, busting pops and all that, saying this is not it. This is not what you're supposed to be eating to get your gains on, to get your weight right and eat and get your natty on or whatever, And he may eat a salad once in a while or whatnot, some fruit once in a while. But then again, 2 or 3 videos later, he's eating Popeyes. He's eating hot dogs with chili on it. Extra chili, extra cheese, and potato chips. And slurping pops from 7-Eleven. That's what he does right after he done slammed and smashed and did all this and telling people what they shouldn't be eating to do 20 funky push-ups to get your gains on. That's my problem with dude. And I hit him up and be honest, while everybody is acting like they don't see the shenanigan. His loyal subscribers, they don't see it. They just want to keep pampering him. Oh man, he's just doing this thing, whatnot. But I'm gonna keep it 100. Say, look, though, you're living in hypocrisy, man. You're living in hypocrisy. You're telling people what they shouldn't be eating, but you eating it too. So moving forward, and this is an ongoing thing. I done told him over and over about himself because he keep videoing his shenanigan. Them, they wouldn't know. I wouldn't know what you're doing behind closed doors if you wasn't videoing it. You can video yourself eating fruits and vegetables only and smashing cupcakes, pops, and all this stuff. And when you decide to eat it, cut the camera off. Don't video yourself. But when you're steady videoing yourself because you're thirsty for the pay, come on now. You're going to get a check for every dumb upload. So you're chancing it. You don't care because the majority is not going to be 100 with you. But 1 or 2 people out of maybe like 50 people that's commenting, 1 or 2 people is a sore thumb. And out of that 50, that one or two people who may tell you about yourself is going to hurt your feelings. And so that's what happened. I don't know if it was just me alone or whatnot, but he made another video recently saying, and eating Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A, dipping it in barbecue sauce, ranch sauce with a pop on the side and potato wedges. Spitting through that missing tooth in his mouth because he mad. Smashing. Yeah, man, for people that got bone meat eating my chicken, you can't even do 20 push-ups. I stay in the pocket, man. I can eat what I want to eat. Talking about I can't eat no chicken. Man, I eat what I want to eat and yada yada this. Yeah, you eat what you want to eat, but you can't be hypocritical about it, bruh. See, this is what I'm talking about. You study showing your hypocrisy on camera, but can't stand the heat when people give you feedback. feedback on your behavior. This is what I just said in the last few videos I've been making, bro. You cannot be living this type of lifestyle, and when you put yourself on Front Street, you can't take the heat. When somebody tell you about yourself, when somebody be honest about your behavior, I'm not doing that. That's you. You putting your behavior out there. You're videoing your hypocrisy. And I'm telling you about your hypocrisy. I was once favoring you. I was taking your heed. I was taking your advice on how to do push-ups or pull-ups or whatever. Working out. Giving you credit. Giving you kudos. I don't care who you are. But when you turn the page and you showing other shenanigans about yourself, I'm not kudoing that. I'm not saluting you for your hypocrisy behavior. I'm going to call you out on it. You have the nerve to video it, record yourself and post it and get your check for it. Well, okay, cool then. Well, take the heat in the comment or turn the comments off. I'm not going to phony kick it with you, bro. I'm going to help you. So he didn't like the fact that me or maybe Timmy told him about himself, which was the truth. Which was the truth. Listen, we got another hit on YouTube. I don't know. Yeah, it just happened. June 23rd, some young lady had got shot in the head working at a Family Dollar. Family Dollar, Family Tree, one of them. And the narrator behind this story on YouTube, of course, interviewing her brother about it, whatnot. Well, the narrator showed the news interviewing her brother, and he was talking about it or whatever. But the narrator ongoing about it at the beginning of the video, of course, soon as someone dies, someone has to throw pity parties within the teachings on how this person had got killed. So she's, the cashier, and some guy who's known to be a dodo in the neighborhood comes in. He comes in and grab a pack of hamburger buns and took 2 crumbled up dollar bills that was balled up and gave it to her. Now, here's the thing. The narrator is saying this. Yeah, such and such was, she's a sweet person. She give you the shirt off, her back, and she helped the homeless. And yeah, when she walked into the room and lights up, and she's just an awesome person and helped out the community and this and that and the other, YMCA, Boys and Girls Club, and yada, yada, yada. And the dodo who came in is a known murderer, known killer, known schizo, talk to herself down the street and yada, yada, yada. He comes in with 2 crumbled up dollars, hamburger buns, sit it on the counter, and just shoot her in the head and then walk out. How wrong was he? And then that was it. And just go on about how he's a horrible person and he got this rap sheet and he this and he that, and then go back to volunteering about how wonderful she was and the news recording and interviewing her brother. Wait a minute, hold on. We missing something. Huh? You can't fool me once again. You can't fool me. And all throughout this comments, of course, out of 150 comments, only 1 or 2 people peeped Smitty. And that was me and Timmy. Huh? No, you missed something. Wait a minute. You spoke of the 2 crumbled up dollar bills for a reason. Huh? No. Bring that back. Okay. The narrator should have had said, so this dodo known schizo in the community came in, got some hamburger buns, sat it on the counter, and had 2 balled up dollar bills, crumbled it up and probably threw it at her or just sat it up there for her to get it. And she, Miss Nice Woman of the community on the usher board, Give you her shirt off her back. Got flippy at the mouth probably. Yeah, that's what happened. You left that out. She sent this man probably, who's already a dodo schizo, into provocation because when he gave her 2 crumbled up dollar bills, she probably was smacking her lips and like, what, you need to unfold it. I ain't taking that. You got me messed up. You better take that and unfold it. Look, I'm getting tired of you and yada yada this. No, listen, they left that part out. And whatever she said provoked this dodo, who's a known schizo, to shoot her in the head. Point blank. Huh? Yeah, that's what happened. And me and Timmy are the only ones through the comments on this video, on this channel, called The Bluff. And of course, few people hit Timmy up saying, hey, well, what if he was this and that? That means that every person that come in there with balled up dollars, you shouldn't just take it because they may be crazy and yada yada this. Attacking Timmy for his honesty and him peeping Smitty about the narrator sugarcoating old girl who got shot. See, what's the point of you bringing up or either letting the viewers know that he gave her 2 crumbled up dollar bills? What was the point of you even saying that if you're not going to tell the rest? The narrator should just say, well, you know, he paid for it and he just snapped and went berserk and shot her in the head. That wouldn't have gave me or Timmy the discernment to peep Smitty about what they might have left out. But the narrator know that the majority are stupid anyway, and they're just going to feel sorry for someone who got shot in the head and died. Huh? No. She provoked this fool. Not saying or justifying or defending the dodo who's a schizo. But see, this is the reason why you got to watch yourself. This is the reason why you got to be humble. You can't be quick to anger out here amongst these demons. There's a lot of demons out here. They ready. He walked into the store with the gun, ready to have a reason for the season. Come on now. All you did was just press this button. Huh? That's all you did. You got smart. You let your emotions, listen, you let your emotions, you let your ego dictate your emotions. So what? He gave you 2 dumb crumbled up dollars. Unfold it, have a good day. Give him his change and have a good day. See what I'm saying? I'm sure it's way more to the story, but they left that out at least. And I'm here to tell you something. Social media is demonic. Social media is demonic and no one is willing. If you're going to be on social media, if you're going to look it, you're going to watch it, you want to be nosy, you want to get a kick out of it, at least get some discernment from God to know what you should allow in your household once you turn your phone on, what you should let be soaked into your brain. Because once you turn your phone off, finally, what you're soaking in is going to be left in your brain. You're going to carry that all around your workplace, all around at home. Everything that you soaked in, everything that they told you through social media, through YouTube or whatever, you're going to believe it and you're going to be edgy. You're going to be kidnapped continuously. See, me and let's just say Timmy are not kidnapped anymore. We are free. Now, I could just speak for me. I don't know Timmy, but I'm free. I'm not kidnapped no more. I'm free to be honest. I'm free to call out shenanigan behavior. I'm free. So I can expose bullcrap when I see it freely without the conscience of feeling bad about it. Without the conscience of, oh, I may get attacked back for being honest by exposing liars. I'm not worried about the feedback. I'm not worried about the attacks because I know there are demons out here. I know that the stupor are full in effect out here. The vast are the stupor. So what do I expect when I do expose the foolery? I'm not going to expect 1 million people to agree with me and give me thumbs up. I shouldn't expect to start getting subscribers all over the United States of America, including Greece, Germany, London, France, and so on. No, I know I'm going to get attacked for being honest. Proof in the pudding, if I'm exposing someone of their behavior and they are what? I just did a video about it. When they feel attacked, when I expose them, when they get triggered with my exposing them, being honest, it's basically saying that they're not willing to change their behavior. They just want to be validated for their behavior. They want the permission to continue being shenanigan, just like the dude who's on here talking about some do 20 push-ups. Bro, you've been doing 20 push-ups for 2 years now. You need to be doing 60. This the same Dodo who made a video about being challenged to do 100 push-ups, and he made a whole hissy fit about why it's impossible to do 100 push-ups. He didn't want to do 100 push-ups. So what he do? He get on there and gaslight people who's telling him to do 100 push-ups. He's shift blaming on the reasons. He's justifying on the reasons why he ain't doing two. You know why you can't do 100, bro? Because you're eating Chick-fil-A's and KFC's and Popeyes. That's why you can't do 100. That's why you can't do 100. You're stuck on 20 because you're not eating right. You're stuck on 20 because you're living a hypocrisy lifestyle. You're going around bragging about 20 dumb push-ups. Come on, let's go.